फन फीमेल ओरिएंटेड फिल्में बहुत कम देखने को मिलते हैं, खास करके आज के ज़माने में। पहले हम देखते थे चालबाज, सीता और गीता, लेकिन आजकल थोड़ा सीरियस हो गए। सो व्हेन टॉकिंग अबाउट द रेलेवेंस ऑफ फीमेल ओरिएंटेड फिल्म, सर आप उसमें तो पायनियर हो, ओके, देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट इट। अनोइंगली और अनोइंगली आप उसमें पायनियर हो। सो व्हाट इज इट दैट कीप्स attracting you to these subjects? आप बार बार ऐसे सब्जेक्ट्स को रिविजिट करते हो, एंड आफ्टर दैट इफ यू कुड ऐड, व्हाट इज इट अबाउट मधुर सर सिनेमा दैट आपने सोचा ये फिल्म तो मुझे करना ही है वन आफ्टर द अदर?
देखिए, आपने सही कहा कि हार्ड हिटिंग सीरियस सिनेमा का मेरा हमेशा जोन रहा है जी, जिसकी मास्टरी है मेरी। लेकिन मैंने हमेशा ह्यूमर भी रखा है पिक्चरों में। अगर आप मेरी हर पिक्चर देखो तो उसमें ह्यूमर भी रखा है। कोई भी पिक्चर दो, पेस्ट्री हो दो, चांदनी बार हो दो, या आन मैनेट वॉक, ट्रैफिक सिग्नल में तो बहुत ही ह्यूमर था एक्चुअली, कॉमेडी सोशल ड्रामा था जी। तो वो हमेशा ह्यूमर रहा है, क्योंकि वो व्यक्तिगत तौर पे बहुत ही मैं खुद ही बहुत फनी हूँ, बहुत ही ह्यूमरस हूँ मैं। और दिल तो बच्चा है बनाई थी, बहुत ही सक्सेसफुल फिल्म।
आई लव दैट फिल्म।
हाँ, बहुत ही इसके गाने भी सुपर हिट है, आज भी इसके गाने बजते हैं, तो बहुत ही कमाल की फिल्म थी। तो मुझे लगता है कि हर टाइप का सिनेमा एज अ फिल्म मेकर को बनाना चाहिए। और बबली बाउंसर डेफिनेटली, क्योंकि ये फीमेल सेंट्रिक है, एक ऐसे वर्ल्ड की कहानी जिसने कभी सुना नहीं था कि बबली बाउंसर, जो वर्ल्ड बाउंसरों का वर्ल्ड क्या है। तो डेफिनेटली जब ये पिक्चर अनाउंस हुई थी तो लोगों लगा बहुत ही मधुर भंडारकर इस पर खुलासा कर रहे हैं बाउंसरों के वर्ल्ड पे अभी क्या दिखाएंगे, अंदर बाउंसर के वर्ल्ड में चलता है। लेकिन ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं था। ये पहले वर्ड से ह्यूमरस फिल्म थी, हार्ट वार्मिंग फिल्म थी, एक फ़नी फिल्म थी। और जब इसको लिखी भी इसी तरह से हमने और राइटर हम लोगों ने बैठ के कि इस तरह की फिल्म होगी बोल के, और एक अच्छा ह्यूमर टेल में लोगों को स्टोरी बताना चाहिए। और उसके बाद हमने तमन्ना को कास्ट किया। तमन्ना को उसका सब्जेक्ट बहुत ही अच्छा लगा, और उसके बाद हमने उस पर थोड़ा सा उनके डायलॉग्स पे एक वर्कशॉप किया, और उसके बाद उन्हें जो परफॉर्म किया वो तो अपने आप में जो
वो तो है, सबने देख लिया।
आज पूरा जो है विश्व में बोलूँगा, हर जगह से फ़ोन आ रहे हैं और इतनी सराहना हो रही है तमन्ना की कि बबली ने इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म किया। मुझे कल ही आशा भोसले जी का फ़ोन आया और उसने पिक्चर देखी, उन्होंने पूरे परिवार ने, और मेरे को बोला मधुर क्या फ़िल्म बनाई है, बहुत ही अच्छी है। और मैंने बोला दीदी मैं आपकी बात करूँगा तमन्ना से, और तमन्ना से मैंने बात करा आशा जी की। और आप बताइए आशा जी ने क्या कहा आपके?
जी क्या कहा उन्होंने?
She asked me if it was my first film.
ये कॉम्प्लीमेंट है,
and there's no bigger compliment than that, because
reinvention of an artist.
Yeah, I feel like anyone who does their first film has a lot of freshness.
जी.
And that's what we notice mostly when you like someone's first film. It's normally because they're so fresh, or there's something that is innocent, or something that is not tapped or not seen before.
Yes.
Is why you feel like it's new.
Yeah.
So for me as an artist, there's no bigger compliment than this, because at the end हमारा क्वेस्ट तो यही रहेगा कि हम जब जब फिल्में करें लोग हमें एक पूरे ही नए अंदाज में देखें, हम कुछ नया प्रदर्शन कर पाएँ। तो आई फेल्ट लाइक दिस मेंट अ लॉट टू मी, बिकॉज शी इज़ in terms of, I mean, as a creative person, she's been one of the most creative people in our country. And so yeah, just coming from her, it meant a lot. And she was genuinely so appreciative of Babbli's character. She loved what I did. And of course everyone has such fond things to say about Madhur sir, because he has long associations with everyone who he's been involved with, and that's primarily because he's just a really very warm person. And yeah, and now I understand why Madhur sir and I have actually made this film, is primarily because this Babli Bouncer is an extension of who we really are as people.
Okay.
There's this innocence, there's this lovable thing about it, there's some warmth to the film, and I feel like I belong to that time. And I think Madhur sir also, I can say that for him, is that there are some films that leave you with a very positive feeling and emotion, and they leave you with hope, after you've seen the film.
You feel like the world will be a better place.
Yeah, you just feel like the world will, there are nicer people, there's goodness in the world. And I feel like I got inspired to be an actor because of cinema like that. And with him, like I think you were asking, what is it that is unique about him? Or he always has this ability to make his characters that one person that everyone is rooting for.
Somebody.
And it leaves you with hope and positivity. At least this film does. I know most of the other films have been very, very intense and very hard hitting. but this film I think is a part of him also, I think, which
But आपने in fact coming back to doing this film, starting में आपने एक हिंदी फिल्म की थी, you were very young, I think so that was Chansar Roshan
जी,
Chira.
yeah.
After that you had a huge
gap.
career
Yeah.
gap, but
Yeah.
in the South, Tamil, Telugu, you became one of the biggest stars over there.
Yeah.
And there was only 3 Hindi films in between, if I'm not mistaken, Hum Shakal, Simatwala,
Yes.
and one more
Entertainment.
So what is it? Were the offers not coming, or were you like waiting for somebody like Madhur Bhandarkar to offer you a film? What is it that such a big gap happened? You didn't come back to Hindi cinema.
Well, when I did I feel like films choose an artist. It doesn't work the other way around. If I have to choose films, I have to start making them, and I have to start writing scripts and producing them. But I think films choose actors, and in my case, I had a lot of commercial success right at the beginning of my career with the South Indian films I did.
Yes.
So I continued doing that. When I had opportunities from the Hindi films that I ended up doing, those films did not do well. And
Did it leave you a bit disoriented? That's why you went back to South only?
it didn't leave me disoriented at all. In fact, I think it taught me a lot about myself, and taught me a lot about trusting my own conviction over trusting other people's conviction. I think that phase of my career, I believed in other people more than I believed in myself.
Okay.
But I think that phase going into Bahubali is where it all changed. And it was pretty much immediate, like I think a year after those 3 films did not do well, I was shooting Bahubali, and it was very soon 2015 it came out. So I feel like that phase actually taught me a lot about myself, and I'm glad that happened, because I feel like today when a film like Babli Bouncer came my way, I was fully equipped to handle it. I knew what to do with it. I could hold it on my shoulders because of a lot of experience that I've had all this while. And I knew what I had to unlearn, and I knew what I had to, work on to kind of become bubbly. But it also gave me a chance to channel something that's honest to myself, which is, I've always been a tomboy when I was a young girl in school. And I've been a goofball.
I keep hearing that.
Yeah. So that's the truth. So I got a chance to channel that.
Sir, when you have made itni, such award-winning films, and not just award, क्योंकि कुछ लोग अपने उनके bragging rights award-winning फिल्मों में होते हैं और critical acclaim में होते हैं, लेकिन आपको commercial success भी मिला है उतना. So when you have made like a Page 3, Traffic Signal, Fashion, Chandni Bar, all these films that people love rewatching today on TV.
Yeah.
So do you still, when you come with a subject, maybe you're not thinking it as a female-oriented film, but the rest of the industry or probably the trade sees it as a female-oriented film, do you still find it difficult to get this project going, or do you face these challenges?
No, it is very, sometimes what happens, when you make a project, so you overall look into holistic way.
Yeah.
How it will going to project. See, I am not a proposal filmmaker. For me, it's very difficult to make a proposal film, इसको ले लेते. They're sometimes like custom made. For me, it's not like that. I go with my instinct. Okay, कि मुझे ये पसंद है, चलो इसके साथ बना दे. So I have never gone into the nitty-gritty of the things. None of my movies have crossed 100 crores. So I'm not in that club also. So I make film with my very small resources, and I make very budget-oriented films. Some films have not worked also, but they are still recovered the cost because it's a break-even.
Yeah.
So I have this maneuvering thing about it, how to make a film. And obviously I need a good producer who backs my project. And I always see that it's made in a very economic way, which definitely doesn't hamper his financial activities.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm being a successful case in all the films. And being 21 years, I've been making film. This is my 14th film. My another film, 15th film will be coming after 2 months, India lockdown. So I'm basically happy in my own space. I'm not a person who, if I approach an actor, if they want to do the film, they will do. If they don't want to do the film, they'll say, "Nahi, See, there are a lot of factors when an actor do a film. Maybe he's that time busy. Maybe he doesn't want to do this kind of cinema right now. So there are a lot of factors sometimes. Or maybe he feels, nahi yaar, ye bahut niche hai, it's not that commercial. I'm doing now commercial, why should I do a little hatke film? So that is also, there's a lot of factors count about it. So I go according to my way कि this is the film I want to make, this is the actor I want to approach, and I feel, see, I think I know to do performances. I know my best performance. All my actresses in my movie have been landmark.
Of course.
So I'm very happy about it कि I know to action, and not only main protagonists. I'm talking about the smallest.
Yeah. Ranveer, Shori, all have given
everybody.
blood, yeah.
They have performed so well in my movie. So I'm very happy with the space I make, and I take breaks also sometime. I don't make film for 2 years. I keep traveling, meet people, read books, watch documentaries, all these things. So I'm never in the race like that. I make the film the way I want, whom I want to cast that available time, and who can dedicate the film with me. कि यार this is मधुर की फिल्म है, इस तरह से navigate करेगा, and they have to trust me. I always say that the trust has to be there in the film completely. कि this is a film, and I do change. There's very impromptu way of shooting also sometimes. Like today also when the script is there, I do change on the set also, but that doesn't mean suddenly she is born, so she cannot be a gangster. Not like that. अरे मैं gangster कैसे बन गई?
No, but his improvs, I have to tell you.
सीक्वल बना दो और फिर एक यूनिवर्स बना दो, बाउंसर गैंगस्टर.
You won't believe it. Like some of the improvs he's made me do, even I as a woman could not think that. Like he can actually get
That is
into.
his eye.
That is his eye, literally.
That is his eye.
Like have you seen? You've seen the film?
Of
Have
course,
you've seen
yeah,
the film, right? So I don't know if you know. There's this dialogue where she says that she's in the railway in the train.
The train scene.
In the train,
yes,
yeah.
Yes,
she's in train with Abhishek, and Abhishek's character is like, you're that even in that serious scenes is like, no, you're very funny. It's like, no, I'm not funny. I'm very serious this time. So like the whole film, I keep saying, I'm so funny, I'm so funny, I'm so funny.
And I said that changeover is there.
And he just said, you know what? Now you say you're not funny. You're actually very serious about
That's
it.
exactly.
So it's such a coming of age.
This time I'm serious, dude. This time I'm serious. I'm not funny.
Yeah,
The second part of this question, I would like both your inputs in this. एक बार फिल्म बन गई, ठीक है? आपकी हिस्ट्री में जितनी भी फिल्में आपकी रही है, ठीक है? Right down to the last film, एक बार फिल्म बन गई. Getting it out in the theaters, ठीक है? ये फिल्म तो थिएटर में नहीं आई है, but in general getting it on the theater when it comes to female-oriented subjects. उस वक्त चैलेंजेस है कि भाई उसको इतने ही शोज मिले, उतना ही कवरेज फुटेज मिले जितना कि मेल डोमिनेटेड फिल्म्स को मिले. डू यू ऑल फेस द चैलेंजेस इवन इन द साउथ? व्हाट आर योर इनपुट्स ऑन दिस?
सी इन हिंदी सिनेमा डेफिनेटली यू डोंट गेट दैट डिजायरेबल बजट जो आपको एक मेल फिल्म के लिए मिलेगा. वो है, वो ये फेस करना चाहिए कि ये मेल डोमिनेटेड है. वो मोस्टली मैंने हॉलीवुड में भी देखा, यहाँ पे भी देखा, अपने इंडियन सिनेमा की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. उसमें ये नहीं बोलूँगा टॉलीवुड ये वो, ओवरऑल इंडियन सिनेमा में कि फीमेल का सब्जेक्ट के लिए आपको वो डिज़ायरेबल बजट नहीं मिलता. और ये तो लकीली है कि मैंने फिल्में बनाई चली. उस टाइम में मैं मेरे दोस्तों को बोलता था, कलीग्स को बोलता था, मेरे फ्रेंड्स को बोलता था, आप क्यों नहीं बनाते? बोलता नहीं यार, तू ही बनाता है, तू ही चला सकता है, हमसे नहीं होता, वी नीड अ बजट. ऐसा कई बार बोला है क्योंकि मुझे वो मैन्यूवर आता है करने के लिए, किस तरह का बजट में किस तरह को बिठाना पिक्चर को. एंड मेरा कंटेंट ड्रिवन सिनेमा ज़्यादा होता है. ये बात हकीकत है कि वो जो मेल के लिए आपको बजट मिलेगा वो आपको फीमेल के लिए नहीं मिलेगा. तो वो चैलेंजेस है डेफिनेटली. जैसे आपने सही कहा, थिएटर्स के लिए क्या होना चाहिए, किस तरह होना चाहिए. मुझे याद है कि हीरोइन पिक्चर लगी थी जिसमें फर्स्ट 3 डेज का कलेक्शन जो है उसका मैंने 8 करोड़ मैंने बहुत बड़ी इनिशियल लगी थी. मैंने करीना कपूर थी ना, ह्यूज 2012 में. दैट वाज अ ह्यूज कलेक्शन जिसका वीकेंड हुआ था. इट्स लाइक फिनोमिनल हुआ था. तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी कि इस तरह का सिनेमा भी लोगों को पसंद आता है, लोग उसको पसंद करते हैं. और जैसे मैंने कहा, ये चैलेंजेस हमेशा रहेंगे, बहुत सालों से चैलेंजेस रहे हैं कि
और चलता रहेगा.
सिनेमा का आपको डिजायरेबल बजट नहीं मिलता जो एक मेल को बजट में मिलेगा. मेरे को बहुत लोग ने कहा कि फैशन बहुत अच्छा सब्जेक्ट था, आपने मेल एक्टर को क्यों नहीं लेके बनाया, कॉर्पोरेट में आपने मेल एक्टर को लेके बड़ा बजट मिल सकता था आपको. लेकिन मुझे लगता है हमारे देश में कई ऐसे सब्जेक्ट हैं जो महिला प्रधान के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से नहीं चाहिए. मैं बहुत कंफर्टेबल हूँ. और बबली बाउंसर,
थैंक यू फॉर डूइंग दैट. आप जैसे डायरेक्टर्स की ज़रूरत इतना है हमें. तमन्ना, adding to this before we wrap up, but do you feel as an actress you need to come to Hindi cinema to do such subjects because South में it's mostly male dominated, right?
So there are female-centric films, there are female-led films there as well. Nayan does a lot of them. Sam does a lot of them. I have done a couple of them. Devi have done, yeah. So I don't think, female-led films are there in every industry. Like he said, there are shortcomings in the sense that budgets might be, will be lesser. availabilities of theaters will be lesser. But I feel like now it's in our hands as female actors to deliver performances that compel people to come and watch. So every time I get an opportunity, I want to give it my 2000% because I want to make sure that I get that credible that someday it doesn't matter as to what my gender is, and you know, people come to watch me because of the actor that I am. So I feel like that is my responsibility.
That's what we love about Madhur sir, because एक चीज मैं ऐड करना चाहूँगा, उनकी जो भी फिल्म है, if you take out a female, but you could easily switch the gender. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's not about the gender actually. It's just the person that he's projecting, which is what's amazing.